Hey, my name is Pixie, welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to make a conspiracy theory. Do I have any particular scientific reason for it? No. Obviously, free will, hello. I do it because the laws of physics allow me to, and I thought it would be fun. But before we do the fun, we first need to acquire a bit of theoretical knowledge. You got it? Theoretical, like theory, like conspiracy theory. No? No?
No.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. What is a conspiracy theory? Alright, first of all, before we can manufacture only the perfectly terrifyingly shocking conspiracy theory, we first need to understand why, from a psychological perspective, do people even believe in them. So, what is a conspiracy theory? According to a definition in Oxford Dictionary, it is a belief that a secret but powerful organization is responsible for an event. This attempt to explain an event often suggests that the public is being deceived about the true causes of an event. Wait, here I gotta make a quick literary insert. Don't confuse conspiracy and conspiracy theory, because conspiracy theory is a belief. It's unproven and speculative, whereas conspiracy is the actual event, the actual secret plot that really happened, for example Watergate. Conspiracy theories also often tend to be unfalsifiable. This means that one can neither prove nor disprove them. For example, I say that in Area 51 there is a research being conducted attempting a resurrection of Abraham Lincoln financed by J.D. Vance in order to make America great again. I can't prove that, but you certainly can't disprove it either. I guess we'll never know then. And also, if someone legit who's working at Area 51 pops up saying that they definitely don't conduct research on resurrection of Abraham Lincoln, I can always say that they're part of the conspiracy and they're trying to deceive us. Alright, so now we've clarified what even is a conspiracy theory. So now we can take a look why do people believe in them and who is more prone to it. Chapter 2. Why do people believe in conspiracy theories? Alright, so first of all, stronger tendency to believe in conspiracy theories doesn't necessarily imply that you're stupid, remark on necessarily, even though it is proven to correlate with low levels of analytic thinking, status, or education. Generally, there are three primary types of motives: existential or survival, epistemic or psychological, and social. The first one is mainly connected with evolution. From this perspective, our brain is wired to see patterns because it's crucial for survival. For example, if you're a Neanderthal and you see your brother is being eaten by a tiger, next time you're gonna see a tiger, you're gonna run. You survived, congratulations! You won the main prize called your genes are gonna pass for another generation thanks to your abilities of pattern recognition. You've successfully accomplished your life purpose, now you can die. No, but really, throughout our short, negligible span of existence, our brain became so good at recognizing patterns to protect it from threats that it sometimes sees it somewhere where there is none. And the exact type of people who have this stronger tendency of pattern recognition are generally more prone to believe in conspiracy theories. It's their way of protecting themselves from threats. Long story short, it creates a compensatory satisfaction for people who feel threatened, anxious, or powerless, which is a bit ironic because the exposure to conspiracy theories suppress people's autonomy and control, because the compensatory satisfaction it provides makes them less inclined to take actions or boost their control long term. The next type of motive is plainly psychological. Since conspiracy theories reduce the discomfort of uncertainty when available information are conflicting or insufficient or simply not available at all. And the last type of motive is social, which means upholding self-image in context of society. Remember how I at the start of this chapter mentioned the correlation between stronger tendency to believe in conspiracy theories and low social status? Why is that? Well, conspiracy theory can serve perfectly as an excuse or the cause of their low social status. For example, one may say they've got expelled from a university because they know too much about the CIA secret research of aliens and therefore the government.
Whoa.
And therefore the government is trying to sabotage them. But in reality, they just binge-watch the whole Netflix library instead of prepping for the exams. Alright, so now that we know the basic motives of belief, we can now move on to the third chapter, which is gonna be focused on the creation of a brand new thrilling conspiracy theory. Chapter 3. Custom conspiracy theory. So the process is going to consist of three main steps. You may imagine it as a recipe. The first one is gathering the ingredients, the second one is the cooking, and the third is selling the product. Now let's break them one by one. Step 1. Ingredients. Alright, so let's cook this up. The first ingredient is one or more subjects. So for the sake of this example, I'm let ChatGPT generates one absolutely random, recent, controversial public figure.
I've got Elon Musk.
Okay, that's a good pick. And now I need a topic or an event, like a real event, that is a bit mysterious and the available information may be a little bit conflicting or incomplete.
So I've got the missing flight MH370 mystery.
Alright. Okay, let's mix this up. Step 2, cooking. Alright, so it took me a bit, but I've got this. A shocking breakthrough in the case of the mysterious disappearance of flight MH370. Last night, a shocking file has been revealed, uncovering that the company SpaceX has been testing a new technology apparently providing a new, extremely fast means of transport in outer space. The details about the progress or functioning of this technology are unfortunately not yet known to us. However, from the leaked files, it is clear that SpaceX used the international waters of the Indian Ocean as a testing ground for this technology.
Why would they use water? It's literally so...
It's a new, very advanced technology beyond my comprehension. Yeah, that's why.
And how come no one has figured out that it's happening out yet?
It's a new, very advanced technology beyond my comprehension, that's why. Oh, and also because the government's on it too.
And how come...
No. It literally took me 20 minutes to make, alright? Please. So, the location mentioned in the leaked files matches almost perfectly the alleged position of the downing of MH370. We're not sure yet what exactly was the cause of the flight's disappearance, however there are speculations about the aircraft flowing into the zone where the experiment was taking place at the moment and was subsequently destroyed to maintain the discretion and secrecy of the development of this technology. For now, we will continue to keep you updated on developments in this case. Step 3, propagation. Alright, so... we've made the base story, so now you got to make sure that people will see it and believe it. Like, you don't have to create something that everybody will believe, just some people will. So, just for the sake of this example, we're gonna generate a deepfake video on a TV report with the script of the story, and then I also would have to manufacture the alleged leaked files, so, or like email communications between like Elon and whatever else, something like that. For some other proof, I think I don't even need to create something of my own. I think Elon's Twitter alone is enough. And for the sanity of my own and yours, I'm not gonna go through that, but I'm certainly sure I would find something useful there. And for a very basic conspiracy theory, this should be enough. So now you just have to create as many bot-like Insta accounts as you can and publish what you have. Ta-da! Congratulations, you've just created a little more chaos in the world than there already is. Your great contribution to society. Congratulations. Alright, so I suppose that this is it for the video. So as you can see, I'm still struggling with the closing part, so I would like to end this without a script, with a bit of thoughts of mine, and Kiki's maybe. Chapter 4, conclusion or final thoughts. While I was making research on this topic, I've realized a few things. The first one is that in the motives written above, I've noticed a trend that conspiracy theories act as a kind of solution for set motives of belief, but ultimately undermine or thwart those motives and make them even worse, and therefore making people spiral when they need more conspiracy theories. It is actually proven that when a person believes one conspiracy theory, I believe, I'm not sure about the exact numbers, but I believe it is something like 50%, there is a 50% chance that they do believe another conspiracy theory. So what I mean to say about this is that usually when someone believes one, there's a great chance that they're gonna believe another because of the motives I've mentioned above, which is kind of ironic. And it leads me to another thing I want to talk about, and that is that when we say conspiracy theory, usually the first thing that comes to mind is that tinfoil hat shit, you know what I mean? But that is actually the extreme of like this whole conspiracy theory thing. And I've noticed that people tend to despise people who believe in conspiracy theories because they only see this kind of extreme, which is, I think, not very good, because especially in today's age of like deepfake and other stuff like this, the AI and shit, it's not really that simple and trivial to recognize and realize what is a conspiracy theory and what is not. And even the history has repeatedly shown that corporate and political elites actually do conspire against public interest, e.g. Watergate, and the conspiracy theories often play an important role, oh my god, in bringing those misdeeds into light. And without those conspiracy theories, we wouldn't have found out about these real conspiracies. So
Yeah, don't be so harsh on the tinfoil man the next time you see him, because he may be onto something.
yeah, maybe he's right. You'll never know. So that is it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So if you wanna contribute to this debate, you can write down in the comments and join the discussion. I'll be happy. Alright, so that's really about it now. So don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys in the next video, I guess.